Last time Green Wave played in this field was last year's playoffs when they had a heartbreaking loss to Cohasset in overtime. Since then, they've graduated a number of key players, but they've gotten some new contributions. Gone is the single season holder of record for the goals, Trevor Grafton. He has graduated, along with Zuzu Hajar. But coming back to play for the Green Wave is Max Lindo, who had been playing with the Bolts program. It wasn't MIAA eligible, but he's back playing for the Green Wave. And in Zuzu Hajar's old spot. And definitely replaces that skill that Zuzu had with him. Game is underway. Last year when these two teams met, Green Wave snuck out a 1-0 victory at Holbrook's field on a goal immediately in the last 5 minutes by Yuri Casimiro. Yuri's still out there in the field. Green Wave can't clear it out, almost leads to a chance that they recovers. Green Wave's defense does finally clear it out. Defense, the Green Wave is anchored by sophomore David Byrne, who started last year as a freshman, has returned this year as a sophomore. Cole Lindo is playing on the left. Damian Montero back in the center as well. Matthew Sullivan, a freshman, out on the right. Max Lindo in that high defensive spot. Green Wave play a 4-1-4-1. Gets away from Holbrook. Oh, they're ready to go back in. The ball rolled back into play. Cole Lindo will throw back in. Looks to switch fields, or at least push it to the middle. Holbrook's come out with a very quick front, putting a lot of pressure on the defense to make some quick passes. Richard Galvo with the ball, one of the team's captains, one of the team's seniors. Strong season last year. Oh, what a great lead ball. Up the middle. This gets a little too far away from saying, well, I'll be on the attack, but it stays down in the Holbrook zone. Aiden Grafton looks to turn it. Oh. Gets tripped, but the referee waves it off. Throw down low. Smith looked to cross it. Shot by Richard Galvo goes to wide to the right. They say that a Holbrook foot touched it last. It's going to be a corner kick for the Green Wave. Looks like Aiden Grafton out there to take it. Take that back. It's Max Lindo out there to take it. Lindo with a curl. Past a few players. No one got a good foot on it. Aiden Grafton tries to keep it in. Ends up with a goal kick for the Bulldogs. Damian Montero beats the Bulldog striker back, making sure Cam Cooper can field it cleanly, safely. Cooper again is returning. Oh, the nice flick on by Liam Murtaugh over to Yuri Casimiro. The Green Wave can really move the ball down fast. Great punt by Cooper. Head flick by Murtaugh. And they got a corner kick. Murtaugh taking the corner kick. Leaves it short to Grafton. Back to Murtaugh. Nothing comes of it. Grafton looks to reset back to Cole Lindo. Leaves a through ball for Murtaugh. Runs onto it with the cross. Oh! Samuel Almeida tries some. Oh, and he does. Almeida tried to hit that pass with behind his back with his foot. It was initially stuffed, but he stayed right with it. Follows up with a rebound. It is 1-0 Green Wave. 10 minutes into the game. That was a great look to find Almeida in the middle. Almeida might have gotten a little too fancy trying to put it in, but he stayed right with it. Goalie couldn't field it cleanly. And the Green Wave have a lead. Casimiro and Lindo play give and go. Results in throw-in for Abington. Lindo looking for Casimiro. Casimiro with a cross. He's got two players. Almeida looking for number 2 with a bicycle kick. Can't connect. We got a goal kick for Holbrook. You are watching this game on Abington Community Access Media. Abington Cam does as much as it can to get every varsity game recorded on its YouTube channel to watch, as well as junior varsity and freshmen when it can. It's a whole library of games you'll be able to watch this fall of Green Wave athletes taking on local South Shore competition. Again, we are here at opening day for the Green Wave soccer program. The girls' game yesterday and Thursday got called because of the heat, the excessive heat conditions. A little bit cooler today, a little bit of a breeze. So here we are. Lindo battling to keep the ball away. Byrne comes over to help, feeds it out to Murtaugh, who's looking into the middle. Grafton sees Almeida coming down the right side. Oh, Almeida gets pulled down. We're going to get a call. Green Wave going to have a direct kick just outside the right hand of the box. Murtaugh looking to take it, backing up one of the Bulldog players. Oh, Almeida's going to take it. Got 5 Abington players in the box waiting to receive. Headed to Murtaugh, misses. Casimiro got a piece of it, directly to the Holbrook goalie. Sullivan fights to keep that 50-50 ball in the right end of the field. Liam Byrne collects it, looks for Lindo out wide, played back into Grafton. A little too far ahead of Yersamiro to catch. Abington moving down the field carefully. Richard Galvo, looking for an opening. Forces it off the Holbrook defender. Clary Meredith. Long throw for the Green Wave, put into the middle of the field. Nobody can get a solid piece of it. Holbrook looking to clear it out. Senior forward John Celestin can't quite get it, but stays with it. Oh. Looks like looks like Almeida got a cleat to the leg on that challenge with Celestin from Holbrook. The ball, meanwhile, is punted about 30 yards deep into the woods behind the Green Wave home field, which still needs a good name. Whether it's the Shoals or the Tide Pool. Something fun. Throwing Green Wave, Sullivan with a throw. Finds Murtar running down the side. But he gets fended off by the Holbrook defender for a goal kick. Colin Cahill ready to kick it out for Holbrook. Long kick over half field. Green Wave defenders corral it nicely. Green Wave is so strong in the middle that once Holbrook gets into the middle, it's usually results in a quick turnover so far. Looks like Almeida was subbed out, replaced by Enzo D'Souza, who's a freshman, striker midfielder. Green Wave team it's a young team. It has some good senior leaders between Richard Galvo and Yuri Casemiro, but it is stocked full of juniors and sophomores and freshmen. This is going to be a team with some talent for a long way to go. Casemiro into the middle, looks to play it to Max Lindo, gets a little far ahead of Lindo. Holbrook is quick. Murtaugh looking for some space. Brady Massison of Holbrook plays tough defense on Murtaugh, at least knocks it out. Allows his team to come back and regather. Long throw tipped away by the Holbrook keeper. It's going to result in a throw-in down low for Abington. Lindewin looking for Grafton and Casemiro, trying to put a triangle together. Ball off Holbrook. Another throw-in for Abington. Long throw by Lindo down the side. Finds Galvo. Casemiro trying to charge in. Gets some space. Flicks in a little shot on the keeper, who I think it surprised the keeper a bit. He wasn't ready for it. Bounced off him. Results in a corner kick for Abington. The third corner kick of the first half. 28 minutes left in the first half. Abington up 1-0. Max Lindo ready for the cross. Curls it in, but headed out by Holbrook. Grafton on defense takes it away. Plays it over to Enzo D'Souza on the right side. Looks for Sullivan, who's coming up from defense to make a run. Gets his feet taken out, but ref said it was a clean tackle. Result is a throw-in. Grafton puts on the brakes, looks for the cross. He had Casemiro there with one defender on him. Couldn't quite connect. Casemiro with a shot. Hard curling shot, but the keeper is right on it. A couple feet to the left and I snuck past him. Galvo looking to push it up. Pulled down from behind, but no call. He was able to get up and play it well on one knee. Keep the ball alive. Good possession here by Green Wave keeping possession of the ball, not turning it over. They could have showed some patience. Eventually, it does become a turnover. Lindo freezes out the Holbrook player to earn a throw-in. Looking to cross it. Enzo D'Souza's out on the right wing by himself. Liam Murtaugh making a run as well. Murtaugh had a strong preseason, putting in a hat trick against Spellman. As did Max Lindo in his first game back with the Green Wave. Now the corner kick for Abington. Murtaugh out in the far corner. Plays it short, back to Sullivan. Sullivan back to Murtaugh. Quick chip. Finds the Holbrook defense. Holbrook looking to break it out. Holbrook plays up the middle. They got two runners. Abington defense able to come back and block the passing lanes. Long ball to Yuri, can't quite get up to it, but it's back to Grafton. Grafton's got options. Quick give and go with Casemiro. Gallo collects, looks through to Casemiro. I'm going to say it was offsides. Good vision by Gallo just to see him cutting through on the outside wing. Casemiro was a step and a half probably behind the defense, though. Quick equipment substitution for Holbrook, it looks like. Gavin Moore drops back to play the Holbrook defender who got the sub out quickly. Get something retaped, looks like. Holbrook looking to break it out quickly. Oh, good give and go. Give and go to Jalik Fernandez. Had him open in front of the goal. Defense able to get a foot in there and knock it loose. But they had a 2-on-1 for a moment in front of the Abington goal, right top of the box. Holbrook with some speed up top. Between senior Jalik Fernandez, John Celestin. They've been putting pressure on the Green Wave defense. David Byrne was looking to play it back and had to turn quickly for some help. Cam Cooper. Good patient passing by Abington. Looks at Murtaugh down low. Holbrook defender with a late slide to prevent the cross. Because Murtaugh had a couple. Instead, they'll take the corner kick. 22 minutes left in the first half. Green Wave up 1-0. Abington Community Access bringing you the game as they do so many games at Abington High School. Short play. Back out long. So Lindo with a pass to the far corner. Aiden Grafton standing out wide. Volleys it in the left corner to give the Green Wave a 2-0 lead. That was Max Lindo playing it short to Enzo D'Souza. D'Souza playing it back to give Lindo a better angle to make a cross. He sees Grafton standing on that far post. And all Grafton has to do is just stick out his foot and volley it in. 2-0 lead for Abington. 22 minutes left in the first half. Much different game this year than last year, which was a hard-fought 1-0 Green Wave win. Lindo chasing down the Holbrook defender. Lindo sees Murtaugh up top. Murtaugh tries to pass it off the back side of the Holbrook defender over to D'Souza. Can't quite get there. The Holbrook defender turned around. One-on-one, D'Souza trying to take the defender. Referee sees that was D'Souza falling and not a takedown. Ball goes out for a Green Wave throw-in, however. Lindo looking for a play. One-on-one. Sees D'Souza on top of the box. D'Souza loses it, but his teammates are right there. But they're going to say D'Souza gave a little nudge to the Holbrook defender to get the advantage. Bulldogs will be rewarded with the free kick. Holbrook sweeper Colin Cahill back in after getting retaped. Or whatever adjustment was needed. Long kick down the middle. The kids watching the show, Max Lindo, before he got the ball, looked over both shoulders to make sure there's nobody behind him. Good little detailed technique that's it's worth learning. Look to see if anyone's coming up behind you, which way to go. Some good playing there. Murtaugh collects, tries to take a quick volley, but goes through the uprights, over the fence, into the stream behind the field. We're going to take a quick water break here at Abington High School, where the Green Wave is up 2-0, their first game of the season. 20 minutes left in the first half on a steamy Friday here in Abington. Both teams, Abington and Holbrook, finished last year with winning records. Holbrook making it to, I think, the Elite Eight, as did the Green Wave. Green Wave goal so far by Samuel Almeida on a tap in front of the goal. About 10 minutes into the game, and Aiden Grafton with a volley off a cross about 3 minutes ago for a 2-0 lead. Abington's Cam Cooper has faced, I think, one shot at this point. Abington's defense has been able to get back, neutralize some of that speed up top for Holbrook. Restarting here with just under 20 minutes left in the first half. Goal kick for Holbrook. Lead ball up for Holbrook striker. Cam Cooper comes out to play it out with his foot. Cooper usually does a good job defending his zone. Willing to come out off the line and be aggressive. Another long ball looking for some of that speed up top. Montero slipped, was able to recover enough. Looks like Lucas Oliveira is back in, has come in for the first time on the right side for defense. Don't see any other lineup changes at this time for the Green Wave. D'Souza looking to play long for Murtaugh. Murtaugh trying to chase it down. Goalie had to come way out to play that. I think Green Wave was looking for a quick recovery and chip back if they didn't get it. Holbrook goalie able to return safely. Short chip in to Yuri Casemiro. Casemiro making some moves, cuts back, puts it in the left corner. 3-0 Green Wave in this first half. Casemiro collected a long pass up the middle. Waited to find an opening. Then put a shot back against the grain. To the left-hand side of the Holbrook net. 3-0 Green Wave. Substitution coming in for Holbrook. David Burns steps up on the throat, clear it away. Looking long for the Holbrook forward. Ball curls a little far to the left, allowing Cooper to come out and play it. Holbrook's top line of Fernandez, Celestin, and Moore keeps putting some good pressure on the Abington defense. Meredith trying to push it up, but all of the Green Wave defense are back. This is probably the most sustained Holbrook attack we've seen yet of the game. Cole Lindo uses his arm strategically to fend off the Holbrook player. And Holbrook's going to end up with their first corner of the game. Gabe Santos to take the corner for the Bulldogs. Low chip to the far corner, headed out by Abington. Cooper comes out to corral it. Cooper sees Lindo open out wide, plays it down. Cooper to Casemiro making a run. Murtaugh sees Grafton running. Ball's a little too hot for Grafton. Goes out for a Holbrook goal kick. Short goal kick. Richard Galvo steps in front of. A quick pass over to Liam Murtaugh. Nips it up over crossbar. Galvo read that short kick the entire way and put a charge on it. Galvo again with a header off the goal kick. This time Holbrook's able to break it out. Burn back to Cooper to reset everything. Lindo with his left, looking long for Murtaugh. Too far to the left. It's the pass. Oh. Holbrook keeper shanks the punt. It's going to give the Green Wave a throw in down low. Casemiro cutting back into the middle. He's got a couple options up top. Over to Murtaugh. Murtaugh cuts back before he gets put a solid strike on it. Holbrook defense comes back to help out. Lindo all the way up from his defensive position to help with the attack. Casimiro sees Murtaugh. Oh! Another goal for the Green Wave. Casimiro saw Murtaugh put it back out in front. It was a small scrum to get the ball. Took a weird bounce off I believe it was the crossbar. And I believe it was Enzo de Souza who knocked it in. For a 4-0 Abington lead, 13 minutes left in the first half. Good poke away by Richard Galvo. Two of Abington's goals have come on semi-broken plays, where the initial shot kind of bounced around, but they were ready and played the rebounds, and they were able to knock them in, instead of just turning around, running back upfield when the initial shot didn't go in. Lindo with a header to Murtaugh in the middle. Gets away from him. Holbrook looking to break it up the sideline. Abington defender Oliveira slips, but it's got back up. Byrne looking to reset the play again to Casimiro. Casimiro patiently resetting back to Byrne. That was a whistle in the JV field behind us. Casimiro looking for Murtaugh. Murtaugh with a give and go to Casimiro right down the middle. Splits the seams. Tucks it behind the goal. For second goal of the game. And a 5-0 Green Wave lead in the first half. That was just a basic give and go between Casimiro and Murtaugh. Murtaugh with a nice, almost a heel pass to Casimiro, who just split the defense. Nathan Martin's a sophomore now into left defense for Colindo. I'm sorry, Colindo's now moved over into the middle. Looks like Damian Montero might have stepped out for a moment. Max Lindo up top looking to start the play. Finds Galvo in the middle as well. Finds Murtaugh. Murtaugh looking for D'Souza for his second of the game. D'Souza can't quite keep it in the touchline. Excuse me, on the baseline. End line. One of the lines. Long kick out by the Holbrook defense. Again, Galvo playing free safety, just collecting those kicks, putting them right back in. Galvo dribbling head up, looking for a pass. Decides to take the shot, but it's deflected wide. It's going to be a Green Wave corner kick. Cross up high by Lindo. Holbrook's up there early. Nathan Martins tries to put on a quick shot. Stays low, goes wide. Green Wave coach Brian Claus says this is the biggest program the Green Wave have had in his 10 years affiliated with it. Not only do they have a fully stocked varsity team, JV team has over 20 players looking to get better and earn a spot, including some talented 8th graders. There's going to be a lot of talent coming up for Abington for the next few years, boys and girls. Nine minutes to go in the first half here in Abington. 5-0 Green Wave over the Holbrook Bulldogs. A substitution going on for Holbrook. Big crowd here for the game too. Souza looking across it to Martins. Martins gets pressured from behind, loses it. Holbrook trying to break it up, but Abington's defense is right there. Byrne is marking Fernandez something fierce, not giving him an inch. As soon as he gets the ball, Byrne is on him. I don't know if that's scouting or just good defense play. Murtaugh, ooh, a big battle with Meredith and Holbrook. Both of them kind of tangled up with each other, but they're going to give the foul to Holbrook. It was a Green Wave player that went down, but he was clearly tangled up. Murtaugh with the kick. He's looking top corner. A little too top. He saw that top corner unprotected, and he was going for it. Couldn't quite make it. Just over 7 minutes to go in the first half. Green Wave up 5-0 here in Abington. You are watching Abington Cam. Abington trying to put something together. Martin's going hard into the Holbrook defender. They're going to nab. Yeah, they're going to nab Meredith, I think, with a high foot. Nope, they're going to nab Abington with a push. I'm going to say Martins went a little hard in. Martins with a throw-in, look for Casemiro. He's trying to gesture to Galvo to come on over and help. Carlos Oliveira in for the Green Wave up top, replacing Murtaugh. Holbrook's defense stepping up to keep the ball down their own zone. Patient passing now from Holbrook. Abington has definitely been the more patient of the two attacks so far. Green Wave is very disciplined at times. They'll wait to find out the good run and then push it up very quickly. Casemiro out over to D'Souza. Souza looking to connect with Grafton, looking to get it back. Grafton has it poked away. Abington another substitution. Yuri Casemiro is going to get a break. Here he's been one of the point guards of this offense. Raul Matosa coming in to play one of those center midfield roles. Looks like they're sending Carlos Oliveira out wide. Excuse me, Hayden Grafton out wide. Cole Lindo finds his brother up the middle, but he can't put it through in the pass. Holbrook moving up quickly. Cole Lindo is stiff armed down. Referee's going to say it was just good aggressive play, but Abington's defense to come back over the top and help him out. The line sometimes between good aggressive play and a foul can be really thin sometimes. That was one of those instances where both players had their hands out, arms extended. So it's usually a red flag. Direct kick for Holbrook, 25-yard line. Sails high over the goal. Official on the near side signals were that was a good kick. Evans looking to slowly bring it out. Martin's Lindo playing pass. Martins finally gets it free, puts it down, glances off one of the Holbrook defenders, rolls back to the keeper. Green Wave was chasing after it, trying to put a touch on it to keep it down, keep control of it, but couldn't quite get there. Enzo D'Souza switched sides. He's on the left now. He was the far right midfielder under Brian Claus's system. This plays a 4-1-4-1. The offensive one right now being Carlos Oliveira. Galvo uses a slide tackle to keep control of the ball. Took out the Holbrook defender, but they're going to say it was a clean tackle. Another corner kick for the Green Wave. I believe this is number 6 of the first half. They've been able to keep the pressure up on the Bulldogs all first half, obviously with a 5-0 lead with 2 minutes to go in the first. Curling shot from Lindo. Passes by. Goes out wide. Grafton lets it go out for a quick throw restart. Finds Oliveira. Tries to flick it in. Holbrook puts it back out. Martin's looking for a long throw, looks like. Looking for Galvo. Yep, they're going to say Galvo pushed off when he was on the throw-in to receive the throw-in. You can see both hands extend. It's been an aggressively played first half, but well within the bounds of what you'd expect from a high school soccer game. Long ball from the Holbrook defender. Hernandez looks to turn the corner. And Lindo can't quite. And they're going to end up with their second corner kick of the half. Marco Santini with a long pass found Fernandez going down the side. Green Wave able to clear it out. Santos looks long for Galvo. Holbrook's defense gets back, puts it out. And that's going to do it for the first half here in Abington. 5-0 Green Wave. 2 goals by D'Souza. Goal by Casemiro, goal by Liam Murtaugh, goal by Aiden Grafton. And Abington comes out strong in its opening game here at the high school. We'll be back in a minute. Second half starting for the Abington Green Wave boys varsity home opener, season opener here at Abington. 5-0 Green Wave. And after one half. Had 2 goals by Enzo D'Souza as well as goals by Casemiro, Grafton, and Murtaugh. Switching keeper for Green Wave. Looks like James Campbell now playing. Freshman. Max Lindo looking long for Olivero. Olivero puts it just wide. Looks like Luis Alvarez in left back for the Green Wave, joining Cole Lindo, David Byrne, Matthew Sullivan. Max Lindo playing in that attacking defensive spot. The 4-1-4-1 used by Coach Claus. In midfield, we have Raul Matosa out on the left, joining Aiden Grafton and Liam Murtaugh in the middle. Samuel Almeida on the right midfield. And Carlos Oliveira up at striker. Coach Claus able to give some players some experience today. Up 5-0 going into the start of the second half. Samuel Almeida looking into the middle. Goalie comes out to play. Gonna call that offsides on Abington. Raul Matosa was coming in hard. It's taken out by the goalie and clean tackle. But like I say, he was offsides. Looks defense looking to clear it out. The middle of the field for the Green Wave has done a great job keeping the attack in the Holbrook zone, playing back goal kicks and clear outs pretty quickly to keep the attack going. Murtaugh looking down the side, can't quite make it. They're going to reset it back to Lindo. Grafton looks to play to Matosa. Back into the middle. Max Lindo keeps it out to the outside. Sullivan keeps it in, but gets taken off the ball by the Holbrook defender. Meaning Grafton collects, resets it back to Cole Lindo. Grafton played off the ball by the Holbrook defender. Cleared out. Going to have a throw in right about midfield. Nothing Green Wave. Second half just underway here in Abington Community Access. We'll be bringing you as many varsity soccer games as we can throughout the course of the season. Program on the rise. Had a good playoff run last year. Looking to do the same this year. Abington Cam also bringing you girls volleyball, football, all the sports going on that it can. Crossed by the green wave. They're looking to reset. Oh. Murtaugh gets trampled a bit. That cross was looking for D'Souza out wide. He almost had it. Almost had it. Max Lindo ready for the restart. Might be an indirect, which is why you see Murtaugh standing so close. Five green wave players on the left side. Murtaugh with a fake. Lindo looks for that far post and puts a little bit high. Max Lindo looks to keep the restart down. Sullivan and Byrne collide, trying to get control of the ball back. Campbell with his first play of the day. Campbell with a low clear out, immediately picked up by the Holbrook offense. The Holbrook attackers. Max Lindo looking long for D'Souza. D'Souza can't beat the Holbrook defender there. Colin Cahill playing a good free safety for the Bulldogs today. When he can. Making sure Abington's having trouble connecting some of those long passes to the corners. Holbrook goalie puts it off the side of his foot. It's a throw in for Green Wave on the far side of the field. Lindo looking through to Grafton. Over to Olivero. Tipped away by the Holbrook. Quick shot by Lindo. Lindo's disappointed he missed that. Probably saw a wide open corner. Instead he put a little too close to the goalie. Murtaugh looking to play a through ball. Holbrook, Green Wave looking for a handball on Holbrook. It's not called by the official. Play on. And you'll see Sullivan on the right. Sullivan plays it long, looking for Olivero cutting through. Olivero can't keep it in. Goal kick coming out from Holbrook. 32 minutes left in this game. 5-0 Green Wave. Cahill with a kick right to Lindo. Again, the Green Wave midfield has done a great job being the first of those restarts. Never letting the Holbrook offense really get going. Holbrook looking for a through ball. Green Wave breaks up the attack. Atosa trying to beat him down to the side. Santini with Holbrook uses his body to keep it away. But eventually, the pass is picked off by Murtaugh. Streaking down the middle of the field, puts it in the right-hand corner. Green Wave now up 6-0 on the Holbrook Bulldogs here in the second half. Unfortunate misplay by the Holbrook defender, who did a good job sealing off Matosa, but ended up giving it up straight to Murtaugh. Didn't have to do much to put it past the keeper. 6-0 Green Wave. That's Murtaugh's second on the day. Murtaugh again picking it off. Murtaugh's looking for an opening. Plays back to Murtaugh. Murtaugh with the move in the cross. Sees Olivero there. Keeper able to come out and snag it. Long clear out, nobody can corral it. Green Wave take it over. Holbrook making a substitution. Gary Casimiro coming back in. Looks like Murtaugh. Souza plays along to Grafton. Grafton plays it in the middle. Had Olivero. Olivero tried to bump it in. Had it defended by the keeper. Abington trying to use every part they can to put in goals. They're using heels, feet, knees, chests. Toes it down in the corner, looks to cross. Cahill with Holbrook with a header. Knocks it out. And have another Green Wave corner kick. 28 minutes to go, second half. Green Wave up 6-0. This opener here in Abington. I'm gonna say that wasn't ready, wasn't settled. Had them do it over. Max Lindo down there, ready for the cross. He had Byrne on a header. And puts a little too high over the crossbar. Green Wave looking to go back in the attack. Tosa finds Casimiro. Casimiro plays it back to help the reset. Ooh. It's Luis Alvarez over there on the far side looking to make a cross. Ball eventually switches fields. Olivero, a quick play back to Grafton. Goes off a couple defenders' feet. Takes the steam out of that shot. Olivero looking to set up Grafton with a one-timer there. Lindo plays it off his shoulder. Casimiro looking for some space, back to Sullivan. Sullivan sees Casimiro and Grafton in the middle. Casimiro looking for an attack point. Give and go with Grafton. Finds Olivero left. Inside out kick by Olivero. Olivero was heading to the left, tried to go inside out to the right. Couldn't get enough on it. Long punt by the keeper. Chases Byrne all the way back to into the box. James Campbell going to field it. If you're hearing extra whistles in the background, there's a JV game behind us. A couple times whistles have been pretty close to the varsity field. Casimiro coming across the top, leaves it for Lindo. Lindo setting up. Rifles a shot that's defended by Holbrook keeper. It's going to be another Green Wave corner kick. 26 minutes left. Green Wave up 6-0. Lindo with the cross. Low, hard shot. Luis Alvarez tries to one-time the bouncer. Has it go off the top. Holbrook plays it out. Lindo back to end the attack. Restart Green Waves attack. Casimiro moving across the field looking for DeSantos. Excuse me, D'Souza. D'Souza back to Sullivan. Sullivan finds Max Lindo back up top. Green Wave attack is fast but not panicked. They like to move the ball quickly, but they never seem panicky in doing so. They take their time as needed, usually. Grafton rips one from about 25 yards out. Long play to midfield. Grafton with the header to keep it down. Grafton to Lindo. Lindo to Casimiro. Casimiro looking to play it off. D'Souza comes back to help. D'Souza looks for Grafton cutting in the middle. But misplayed. It is a very hot day out here. A couple of the Abington players look like starting to get a little tired. Lindo going one-on-one with a Holbrook player. Kio Olivero back in for Green Wave. Another freshman here on this, getting play time on this varsity team. Nine freshmen listed on the Green Wave roster. 9 freshmen listed on the varsity Green Wave roster. Plus 5 sophomores. Number of them getting some playing time here. The home opener. Green Wave up 6-0, 22 minutes to play. Hamler comes out to play the long ball. Casimiro looking for D'Souza out wide. D'Souza trying to give it back. Got tangled up in the defender's legs. D'Souza cuts across, but can't make it through the pile. It's a little bit pressured there. Grafton wants it back. Bicycle kick back into the middle, but there's nobody there for Abington. Bulldogs clear it out. Olivera and Fernandez, the one-on-one battle to try to get there. Goes out of bounds off Fernandez. Holbrook putting there. 2 seniors back up top, Celestin and Fernandez. Looking to get something going with 21 minutes left here in the game. Pull Green Wave up 6-0. Alvarez and Grafton playing back and forth with Casimiro. Grafton, Casimiro. Looking for an opening. Grafton passing out wide to Sullivan. Sullivan with a chip finds Grafton streaking. A little behind him. Oh! But Tosa collected the rebound. Gave it back to Grafton. Fortunately, put it right off the far post. Samuel Almeida back in. Went down in the first half with an injury. Got stepped on, kicked, and missed most of the first half. But he's back in now. Looks like Coach Claus is going to start to make some more substitutions. Linda with a corner on the far side. Plays it short to D'Souza. D'Souza plays it back, gets away from him. Plays it back to Burns for a big reset. Burn back to Campbell. Campbell goes out to Carlos. Goes out to Luis Alvarez. He's looking for some space. Top two for Holbrook can put some pressure on the defense quickly. They've been able to maneuver away out of trouble. Toast looking for Almeida, running down the side. Holbrook defender playing it out wide. Give his team a chance to reset. Oh, yep. Just wondering if we can get a water break, and here it is. Quick water break. We are playing on a very warm and steamy Friday in September. About 18 and a half minutes left. Green Wave up 6-0. D'Souza with a pair of goals, Murtaugh with a pair of goals, Grafton with a goal, Casimiro with a goal. It's been a pretty sustained attack by the Green Wave. Minimal pressure put on either of the Green Wave keepers. Cam Cooper in the first half, James Campbell here in the second half. Cooper had perhaps a shot and a half. I don't think Campbell has had a shot yet. He's mostly been playing long balls that sneak through. Green Wave played with 4 defenders, and they've really been overwhelming the 2 or 3 Holbrook attackers as they come down the field, not giving them much room to maneuver and make anything to happen. They do turn a corner on one of the outside defenders. The middle defender is right there to help out. I'm sure if this is the way that they play all season, Coach Claus will be very happy. Plays restarted. 18 and a half minutes left to go in the game. Following a quick water break for both teams. Holbrook looking to put something long to Fernandez. Goes out of bounds. Samuel Almeida looking to put pressure on the Holbrook D. Holbrook defender is down. Himself a contact injury, a cramp. But looks like he'll be helped off to the nearest sideline. Greenway trainer working on him. Looks like it's a cramp. It's a hot and steamy day. Abington takes advantage of another defensive miscue. It's a goal for Raul Matoso, excuse me. Picking up a clean pass back into the middle. Goalie was pulled out over to the far side. Matoso had a wide open net to bop it into. 7-0 Green Wave. 16:43 left in the game. Lucas Oliveira in for the Green Wave. Yes, there are a lot of siblings on this team. We've got Lindos and Calicanos as well. Yuri with a heel pass, looking for someone up the middle, nobody there. Max Lindo still out there working hard. Richard Gavel still out there working hard. I say the Holbrook defender came in a little hard from behind. Max Lindo looking down the side at Lucas Oliveira. Played it back to Lindo. Lindo then looked for Enzo D'Souza. Puts a little too far ahead. A couple of the changes for Green Wave. Nathan Martin's back in at left D. Damian Montero back in center D. Caio Oliveira and Lucas Oliveira back on D as well. Holbrook offense trying to get an opportunity here. That's played out of bounds. It's going to be a Green Wave throw-in. Lindo collects the throw, looking down the sideline. Finds D'Souza, who slips trying to get a foot on it. Holbrook recovers. D'Souza plays a tough defense and forces him into a turnover. Casimiro and Oliveira looking for Galvo. Galvo looking for put it back into the middle. He finds Almeida, but Holbrook has the numbers back. Galvo still playing hard. Almost an hour into this game. That's why he's the captain. Casimiro also the captain. One of the captains. Giving maximum effort still. D'Souza peels back. Looking for Oliveira. Oh. They wanted a trip for Almeida in the box, but official set to play on. Now they're up to Lindo. Lindo looking to start the play. Gallo back to Olivero. Olivero tries to keep it in, as does Santos. Souza. Nice through ball by Casemiro, but they're going to say that Almeida was offsides, which is the VAR was going to review that one. That would be a close call, I think. That was a good look by Casemiro. This game being brought to you by Abington Cam. Abington Cam trying to provide as much coverage as it can of Green Wave sports. Varsity, JV, freshmen as much as it can. Everything kept on the Abington Cam YouTube channel, which is a nice repository of Green Wave sports going back several years at this point. I'm going to go find a game from 2019. I'm pretty sure it's on there. Liam Murtaugh coming back in the game, as is Carlos Oliveira. Max Lindo with a low cross. Can't get a foot on it. Green Wave trying to keep the attack down Holbrook end. Now the corner kick coming up for the Green Wave. Short play out to Lindo. Lindo looking to go one-on-one. Gets it poked away and gets a foot in the shin for good measure. Lindo playing with the minimalist shin guard. Long high cross. He had Raul Matosa out wide. It's a little bit over his head. Chip in by Nathan Martins. Can't find an apt foot for it. Under 10 minutes officially left in the game. Abington up 7-0. Still on the attack. Back and forth to Olivero. Olivero had a good chunk of open net on the left-hand side. Went a little far wide. Sure he'd like to have that one back. Goal kick coming out from Holbrook. Abington's done a great job all day of keeping the ball in their own zone. Here they do again. Murtaugh the header. Holbrook has made a pretty big substitution. Giving some other players a chance at this point. Down 7-0. Holbrook keeper with a nice save to keep the score where it is. He had two Green Wave defenders right in front of him. Here, Lucas Oliveira went in foot first, might have clipped a bit of the Holbrook defender. Oh. Got a warning from the official to keep the foot down next time. About 8.5 minutes left to play. Green Wave season opener here in Abington. It's been a fun day if you're a Green Wave soccer fan. Up 7-0. Holbrook players up, walking around. Steps off to get a quick look at. Damian Montero looking to make a run, push the attack up. Nathan Martin's also chasing the ball down. Big cheer was a Abington goal, the JV game behind us. Take it on Hingham. Cuts the Hingham lead to half to 2-1. Put back to the varsity game. Liam Murtaugh takes control of the ball midfield. Looking to move it. Finds Olivero, but Holbrook defender comes in to poke it away. Another Abington corner, probably 12 or 13 on the day. Max Lindo crossing it in. Lindo's been using some low crosses to try to bounce it off someone in front of the goal. Martins comes across the field to chase it down. Play it back into the middle. Long punt out by the Holbrook keeper. Green Wave misplays it, gives the Bulldogs a chance. Rolls all the way down to Campbell. Campbell plays it up out to Lucas Oliveira. Can't cleanly play it out. Sam Matizo, Holbrook freshman, putting some pressure on the Abington defenders. Lindo calling for it from Campbell. Goes instead to Murtaugh. Murtaugh pushing it up. He sees two up. Can't put a through ball. Saw two attackers. Just couldn't get it there. Greenway was looking to play to streaking Cole Lindo coming down the left side. Lindo gave maximum effort, but got poked away. Lost control. Oh. Damian Montero playing it back outside to Olivero. Olivero pushing it up. He's got Murtaugh on his right. He's got Olivero in the middle. Out wide to Murtaugh. Murtaugh one-on-one. Gets past the defender. Low ball into the middle, but straight into Holbrook. Casimiro looking to start it up again. Nobody there. Claus telling his defenders that they got some time. 5 minutes to go. Time being kept with the officials at this point. Murtaugh cutting across. Tries to rip one with his left. Doesn't quite get all of it. Keeper's able to collect. High punt. Off the back of Oliveira's head, it looked like. Montero plays it back to Campbell. Oliveira able to maneuver his way around the defender to continue the attack. Little flick to Casimiro, back to Murtaugh. Galvo in the middle with Lindo. Finds Galvo running up the middle. Galvo tries to go far corner. It's a little bit wide. A lot of chances to Green Wave on top of the 7 they've already netted. Claw's keeping much of his core in late in this game. Olivero tries to sneak one into the left. Hits the side of the net instead. Last couple minutes of this game here. Green Wave play again Wednesday here against Mashpee. And then not again until the following Monday when they play again against Holbrook, this time at Holbrook. So next game Wednesday, September 13th, 4:30 here versus Mashpee. League game. Clear it out. Look to restart the attack. Lindo looking long for his brother running down the side. Lindo looking for cross. Holbrook defender slipped, slow getting up. So he had plenty of time. Stoppage time exists in high school soccer. We're in it right now. Long throw into the middle by the Green Wave. Murtaugh tried side kick, didn't connect. Not sure if it was offsides or a push-off. Must have been a push-off. Or a dangerous kick. Green Wave looking for one more scoring opportunity for that final whistle. Pull into another rip, and there it is. That's the final whistle. Green Wave finished their home opener, their season opener, 7-0 against Holbrook. Start the season 1-0. Goals from Atoso, from Almeida, Casimiro, Grafton, Murtaugh. Pretty balanced attack. That'll do it from here, from Abington Cam. Again, final score 7-0 Green Wave over the Holbrook Bulldogs.